Go ahead.
So we were talking about the difference between elementary and high school. Of course, there is a differences in the class mechanism between elementary and middle school, and especially high school. The class in elementary school is just 25 minutes. Middle school is 45, and the high school is 90 minutes. It is easy to have the attention from the students in the elementary classes, first grade, second grade. They can just focus for probably 30 minutes with you. That's, you know, their nature is can listen and focus. Middle school, it starts to, you need to work more on the activities and on attention and grab their, because attention is a crucial process in the learning, and if you have their attention, then they start learning. But if they don't have the attention, it is no matter what you do. So the crucial part is to design the activities makes the students engaged and they're having fun. Fun, I consider it is important part in learning language. They need to get engaged. Then you have the tool, the right tool, to make the students, to force the students to move and to force the students to speak. And I do 4 or 5 activities in each class in the elementary level. In middle school, I almost do 5 to 6 activities. I like to keep the students busy, active, engaged in the class, having activities all the time without like thinking about something outside the Arabic room. In high school, the class is 90 minutes, and this is a challenging. I need to design activities for 90 minutes, like each 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Each 10-15 minutes, it's good to make the students switching from something to something else.
So a new activity every 10-15 minutes?
Yeah, in 10-15 minutes, I usually do another activity. So like they're standing up, I ask them to sit down and do something else, and then I ask them to the board. So make the class busy is a great thing in language. And this is, you can overcome the classroom management. So if they have the routine, what they need to do, and then you run the classes very, very easy. You are just designing the class. You are just watching the students' interaction, and instead of just you are doing the whole class by yourself and like you are the center of the class. No, the students, they need to interact. The students is in 90 minutes, they need to move. If they have just an activity, 2 activity, you give them the chance to space out or thinking about something else. But if you keep them busy the whole time, is you own them. You know, they can just speaking the whole time.
And these kind of activities that you do to help them own the language, are they similar for the 5th graders that you do for all the other grades?
It is probably the activity. Some of them are similar. Let's say like I'm teaching about food, and it is just a new lesson for everybody. Probably like elementary, I'm using 10 words to talk about and make communication about these 10 words. But probably high school is we go in depth more. But it's still like the activities could be, I use some activities in 1st grade, 5th grade, 9th grade, high school, and I use it even in the university. The same activity, everybody enjoying this activity. It is, most of these activities you can adapt it with any content and any level.
Great. So what are some of the other activities that you're doing here? You got some plates here. Of
this is like for the next activity.
So can you show us some of them? Just hold them up. Like show us. Like,
okay.
Why do you have food on your plates?
So this is like, you know, the food. So in this activity, I will serve. I'll be the garçon as a role play, and the students is going to order a food from the menu. And how I'm gonna make this excitement? How I'm gonna make this is fun? I will give each students a few cups, and they will start to build a tower. They will order the food. Let's say, I want a baklava, but they will engage. So they are moving their hands. They are having fun with building a tower, and they are speaking. And they say, I want a kebab, please. and then they have this and they are gonna build. So this process, it's very simple, but you have their attention and they raise their hands. Oh, please, like, you know, I wanna baklava, please, and like they build. So this is, you know, very simple activity, but you grab their attention. They're having fun, and this has helped them to feel like, oh, Arabic is fun. I'm enjoying this class. I wanna be in this class. Especially in our school, we teach the students from K-9, so it is a long process. If the students feel frustrated or not motivated, this is something like would be not good for them and us. So I'm trying to motivate the students and keep them engaged and keep them, like, you know, liking the language through their process in Arabic, like their development in the school and, you know, in the middle school, and probably even something is what we're working on now in the school is helping the students to think about, oh, I have learned Arabic for 5-6 years and it is time now to go to high school and study Arabic and to do something in the university with Arabic. We have some students is thinking about learning Arabic in the university, but this is crucial to find why I'm learning Arabic. This is a big question. The students, parents, even the school, they ask, like, why we doing Arabic? So we need to find a reason for the students why you are doing Arabic, you know.
Do the students sign up voluntarily?
Some of them they sign up, some of them, like, they ended up with Arabic. Or they want a Spanish or Chinese, but like they ends with Arabic.
The other classes were full?
Because they don't have a choice.
Oh, okay.
You know, like we just like say, these to Arabic, these to Chinese, and these to Spanish. And Arabic is more, it's challenging to convince parents about. You still need to work with parents and educate parents about why my son is in Arabic. And since they are in Arabic, it is in, let's say, 5-6 years, it is crucial to make it excitement and you have the reason during all these nights. And we consider ourselves success if we can even continue in the college and high school, and it becomes like more fruitful to do something after you graduate with Arabic, you know.
Yeah. What would you say considers a successful day of teaching?
Successful day of teaching is a day without problems.
Okay.
Yeah, I consider it is a very successful day is when the plans I design or the activities designs goes smooth and the students is interactive. I also consider it with the amount of spoken language in each class. If the classes went well and the students is engaging and the students having fun, the students speaking a lot in the class, that means the class was very successful. A class is, I'm just talking, that's a failure class. The class is like, the language is very limited. I don't think that would be a very successful class.
How do you help those students that don't feel as comfortable? Or, I mean, for example, say you've got 20 in the class and you've got 2 that aren't really speaking to other people, maybe they're even being ignored. How do you help those 2 individual students?
You know, I believe in differences. As a human, we are different. Everything, if we look around us, it is the universe is different. The earth is different. You have mountains, you have valleys, you have hot and you have like cold. I believe in differences, and I expect my students to be different. And I don't congratulate myself with good students because they are already good, and like anybody they can be good with any teachers. It is good to look for the students who are struggling and not let them feel like I'm struggling. It is their abilities is different, their achievement is different. Probably they are so smart, but for some reason they are not interested in this thing or like in school in general. And probably Einstein said, if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a mountain, or it will feel dumb all her life. So it is great to see what's the students' abilities, what they can do, what they are looking for, and evaluate them and make them feel good for what they are doing, no matter how big it is.
So what are some practical things that you've done to help those students?
For example, like let's talk about evaluation, and like some students they are able to write, let's say 10 sentences. Some students they are struggling to write just like small words. But if they feel like, oh, I'm still like, you know, practicing, this is good, you know, you need like just to keep practicing these words, this is a great, so not like let them feel like, oh, you are not doing great, you know, other students is writing sentences. So I evaluate themselves, I evaluate them according to their abilities and what they can do. And we have some students, they come in new, the students have been 4 years in Arabic. And that's challenging to make them not feel, oh, I'm not good. The students is able to communicate, and for some reason, oh, I'm not good. Why I'm here? So it is good to focus on like, oh, you are here. You will learn. 1 week you will learn how to say hello. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm from Utah. In 1 week, and just let them feel I'm doing great. Probably the other can do sentences or compound sentences, but they are still in the phrases and simple sentences, but that would be great. I have an interesting case. A student, she came to the school with, she was in 8th grade with a student who has been 4 years in Arabic. And she has no background in Arabic. And she's a great student. By the end of the year, she overcome everybody in 1 year. And she always get 100% on the test. Sometimes when do a language B, the students say, ask her, how do you know this? She said, I just studied this, you know, I know this, you know, I practice at home. So you see, like, there's differences. You know, she came, but she found a motive, you know. I asked her, how do you do this? She said, I practice three hours per day on writing. I want to be good. I like these things. I feel like, oh, I have the abilities to be good. I decided to be good. So it is good to focus on like what she can do and motivate her. And she had her own reason, but not everybody has a reason for studying a language.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Anything else that you want to add?
Probably that's pretty good. That's enough, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.